Wives and mothers, this holiday season, please do not stress yourself too much. The children are at home, and yes, the house will be noisier and busier. But remember this, house chores never end. Share responsibilities with your children according to their age. Teach them to tidy up, pick their toys, or help set the table. Monitor them, supervise them, but don't carry every burden alone. Your health and peace of mind matters. Take time to rest, breathe, and take care of yourself. Because if you break down, the whole house will feel it. Mrs. Zena sat on the edge of her bed, her eyes half closed, but the voices of her 4 children filled the whole house like a market square. "Mommy, I want to poo," little Florrie screamed from the bathroom. Before Zena could even move, another voice came. "Mommy, Royal pushed me," cried Treasure, dragging her brother by his shirt. Royal, frowning, shouted back, "She lied. She started it first. Mommy pushed her." And then the youngest, Marvel, banged his spoon on the table. "Mommy, food, food now." Zena covered her ears. "Please, let me breathe, one by one." Just then, her husband, Dyrus, walked out in his gym shorts, whistling. "Dyrus, where are you going?" Zena asked, still holding Marvel on her hip. "To the gym," he replied calmly. "These kids are too noisy. I can't focus here." Zena's tired eyes followed him. "And me? Don't you think I need rest too?" "You are their mother, Zena. You know how to manage them. You are stronger than me," Dyrus said, tying his sneakers. "I will be back later." And he was gone before she could reply. The day dragged like a heavy stone. Zena cooked, washed clothes, cleaned up spilled juice, and still carried Marvel around because he refused to walk without crying. "Mommy, I want water. Mommy, change the channel. Mommy, Raya touched my toy. Mommy, I'm bored," each child shouted without waiting for her answer. At night, when she finally closed her eyes, Treasure knocked on her door. "Mommy, there is mosquito in my room." Zena sat up, her body weak, and walked again. The next evening, when Dyrus came home smelling of beer, she snapped, "You left me here with 4 children all day," Zena said, her voice shaking. "I didn't even eat properly. My head is spinning." Dyrus dropped his key and shrugged. "Zena, calm down. Women do this every day. It's normal. You'll be fine." Her jaw tightened. "So my suffering is normal? You go from beer parlor to gym while I work like a slave?" Dyrus rubbed his forehead. "Please, I need peace in my house." Zena laughed bitterly, a tired laugh that had no joy in it. "Peace? I don't even know what peace feels like anymore." By the 3rd week of holiday, Zena's body could take no more. She was boiling water when her vision blurred. The kettle dropped and she collapsed on the kitchen floor. The children screamed in panic. "Mommy, Mommy, wake up!" Flourish cried, shaking her arm. Marvel started wailing at the top of his voice. When Dyrus rushed to the hospital later, the doctor's word hit him like thunder. She collapsed from stress. She needs rest. No housework, no stress. Total rest. Dyrus looked at his 4 restless children, waiting in the corridor. For the first time he realized everything was now in his hands. The 2 days with them would change him forever. Alright. Zena was exhausted, but every day she still pushed herself. By morning, she was already in the kitchen preparing 3 different breastfeeds because each child wanted something else. "Mommy, I don't want bread. I want yam," Flourish shouted. "Me, I want cornflakes with plenty milk," Treasure cried. "I want noodles," Royal demanded. Marvel, too, small to explain, just screamed until she carried him. Zena cooked it all, sweat dripping down her face, while Dyrus sat in the sitting room, scrolling on his phone. Dyrus, please, can you watch Marvel for just 5 minutes while I fry yam? Zena asked. Dyrus shook his head. He will cry. He prefers you. Don't worry. I will be late if I don't leave now. I want to meet my friend for morning workout. Workout? Zena whispered, staring at him. And what about me? I'm working here too, Dyrus. But he was already gone. By afternoon, Zena washed piles of clothes under the hot sun. Treasure and Flourish fought over a toy. Mommy, she tore my toy's dress. Mommy, she hit me first. Zena dropped the bucket and rushed to separate them, her hands still wet with soap. She felt her heart race, but she forced a smile. Don't fight, my darlings. Please, let's have peace. Later, she cleaned the whole house, ironed Dyrus' clothes, and even polished his shoes. When Dyrus returned from gym, he stretched his arms. Ah, my body feels good. Zena, is there food? Zena was still wiping the children's plates. I will serve it now. I just finished mopping the floor. You see, that is why I married you, Dyrus said proudly. You are a real wife material, not like those lazy women outside. Zena forced a small smile. Inside, her body screamed for rest. Even at night, her work didn't end. Mommy, I want to wee. Marvel cried. Mommy, my tummy is paining me. Treasure complained. Mommy, I can't find my toy car. Royal shouted. Zena dragged herself from one room to another while Dyrus lay on the bed, snoring loudly. One Saturday, she decided to go for a women's meeting at church, hoping for fresh air. She dressed neatly and powdered her tired face. But before she could leave, Flourish spilled pap all over the floor. Marvel cried for breast milk. Royal chased Treasure around the house. Zena dropped her handbag and rushed to clean the mess, tears filling her eyes. Dyrus walked in at that moment, dressed in a fine polo. I'm going to watch football with the boys. Don't wait for me. Dyrus, she called, her voice trembling. Do you even see me? Do you see that I'm drowning in this house? He laughed lightly. Zena, don't exaggerate. You women like to complain. Relax, you are doing well. Remember, wife material is never easy. Zena stared at him with weak eyes, her breath heavy. But inside, her body was already breaking down. It was a hot Wednesday afternoon. Zena was already drained, but the kitchen was almost empty. Dyrus, she said, tying her scarf. I need to rush to the market. Please, look after the children. I won't take long. Dyrus raised his eyebrows. Zena, you know these children don't listen to me. Zena folded her arms. They are your children too. Just 30 minutes. Give them snacks, switch on cartoon and stay with them. That's all. Dyrus sighed. Fine, but hurry back. Zena smiled, fainted, grabbed her basket and hurried out of the house. For the first time in weeks, she felt air on her face without someone shouting, Mommy. But barely 30 minutes later, as she bargained with tomato seller, a small hand touched her wrapper. Mommy, Flourish cried, panting. Behind her stood Treasure, Royal and Marvel, dusty, sweaty and teary. And right there, looking embarrassed and confused, was Dyrus. Zena, Dyrus said, scratching his head. I tried, but they wouldn't stay. Marvel kept crying. Royal wanted biscuit. Treasure refused to sit. And Flourish nearly ran outside the gate. I couldn't manage them. I thought it was safer to follow you here. Zena dropped her basket in shock. Just 30 minutes, Dyrus. I was gone for only 30 minutes and you are here with all of them. Do you know how dangerous this is? The children clinged to her skirt, each shouting at once. Mommy, Daddy didn't give us juice. Mommy, Daddy shouted at me. Mommy, Daddy didn't find my toy. The market women laughed, shaking their heads. One whispered, so the husband cannot even stay with his own children? Zena's face burned with anger and embarrassment. Dyrus, this is unbelievable. For years, I've been the one handling them alone. You couldn't survive half an hour, and yet you live me every day to struggle while you sit in beer parlor and gyms. Zena, calm down, Darius muttered, glancing at the people watching. Don't shout here. But Zena was too angry to stop. I left for a short time to buy food for this family. Instead of proving you can support me, you came running to me like a lost child. Do you see how you make me feel? I am not made of stone, Darius. I am tired. Her voice cracked and her eyes filled with tears. The children clinged tighter to her while Darius stood speechless, ashamed. The market women shook their heads again, murmuring, "So men don't know the weight their wife carry until they test it." The market incident stayed in Zena's chest like a heavy stone. She didn't stop her work though. She still cooked, still washed, still ironed, still cleaned because she didn't want her home to scatter, but her body was begging for rest. One Saturday morning, she was in the kitchen boiling yam while Marvel pulled at her dress crying for attention. Flourish was shouting from the bathroom, "Mommy, I want to be." Royal and Treasure were fighting over the TV remote. "Mommy, mommy, mommy," their voices mixed together with thunder. Zena gripped her cooking spoon, her head pounding. She tried to call Darius, who was pressing his phone in the sitting room. "Darius, please help me with them. Just 5 minutes." Darius barely looked up. "I will handle them later. You're already there. Manage them for now." Zena felt her knees weaken, her vision blurred, and before she could take another step, she collapsed right there on the kitchen floor. The spoon rolled away. The children screamed, "Mommy, mommy, get up." Flourish shouted, "Daddy, come quick." Treasure cried. Darius dropped his phone and ran in. His heart jumped when he saw Zena lying still. Within 5 minutes, they rushed her to the hospital. At the hospital, the doctor came out after examination. "Your wife collapsed from stress and exhaustion," the doctor said sternly. "She needs complete rest. No housework, no stress. If she continues like this, her health will be in danger." Darius swallowed hard. Rest? But who will handle the children? The doctor frowned. "That is your responsibility now. She needs time to heal." By evening, Zena was admitted and Darius returned home with the 4 children. That night, reality began to show him fire. Marvel cried non-stop, refusing to sleep unless carried. Flourish wet the bed and shouted for help. Royal wanted bread at midnight. Treasure refused to share blankets with her brother. "Daddy, he touched my leg. Daddy, I'm thirsty. Daddy, I can't find my teddy bear." Darius paced the room, sweat pouring down his face. "Everybody, please, just sleep, I beg you." But nobody listened. By 3 a.m., he sat on the floor, Marvel asleep on his chest, eyes red from lack of sleep. For the first time, Darius felt the weight Zena had carried every single day, and it was only day one. Darius didn't last long. After just 2 nights alone with the children, he looked like a man who had fought a war. His eyes were red, his beard rough, and his voice cracked from shouting, "Go to bed," 100 times. By the 4th day, he admitted defeat. "These children will kill me," he muttered, dragging his tired body out of the bed. He quickly packed their bags and called his elder sister. "Please, take them for some days," he begged. "I can't do this anymore." His sister laughed on the phone. "Ah, so now you know what Zena faces every day." Without display, Darius put the 4 restless children in the car and drove them off for a short holiday with his family. For the first time in weeks, he finally slept through the night without anyone pulling his ear or shouting for water. When Zena was discharged and came home, she entered a quiet, peaceful house. No screams, no fighting, no "Mommy, I want" echoing in her ears. She turned to Darius. "Where are the children?" Darius exhaling relieved. "I sent them to my sister's house. I couldn't cope." "Zena, I nearly ran mad." Zena sat down slowly, her face calm but firm. "So you couldn't last 1 week? Just a few days without me, and you surrendered?" Darius lowered his head. I'm sorry. I didn't know how heavy it was for you. Zena shook her head and gave a tired laugh. I almost died because of trying to be the perfect mother and wife. From today, I've advised myself. I will no longer live a baby girl life for the children to kill me. I will rest when I need to. I will go out when I want. I will not break myself into pieces while you enjoy your freedom. Her words filled the silent house. For the first time, Darius had no reply. He could see she meant it. Zena lay back on the sofa, closed her eyes, and whispered to herself, if I don't take care of me, no one else will, not even my children. And from that day, she began to live differently. Zena kept her word. After her hospital discharge, she no longer allowed herself to be swallowed by endless choice. Every morning, she woke up, dressed the children, gave them small tasks to keep them busy, and then wore her sneakers. Mommy, where are you going? Treasure asked one morning. To the gym, Zena replied with a smile. I will be back soon. You will play together until I return. She left them under the watch of a neighbor and went for exercise. At first, it was hard, but soon her body adjusted. She began to glow. Her skin looks fresher. Her smile came back. She even added some weight in the rest places, and her clothes fit better. Darius noticed the change. One evening, he leaned on the door frame, watching her as she dressed for the gym. She wore simple leggings and a bright top. Her hair was packed neatly, her perfume light. Zena, he said slowly, this is your new lifestyle. Who is encouraging you? Are you sure they are using someone else? Zena paused, shocked. Darius, what do you mean? I nearly died and I chose to take care of myself. Must there be a man behind my glow? Darius scratched his head. I don't know. You are looking too fine these days. I'm even feeling jealous. Zena laughed softly. You should be happy, not suspicious. I'm still your wife. But this time, I won't lose myself in housework. I will manage the home and still take care for me. The children too noticed the difference. Mommy smiled more now. Flourish whispered to Treasure one night. She even plays with us before going to gym. Treasure said. Roya added, I like her new hair. She looks like a princess. Even Marvel clapped when Zena returned from the gym, running into her arms. But Darius couldn't hide his unease. Each time Zena walked out in her sporty outfit, he frowned. Don't stay long, he will say. Don't walk too much with anybody. Don't forget you are married. Zena shook her head each time. Darius, stop being paranoid. I'm still faithful to you. My only crime is deciding to live, look good, and not die early. And for the first time in years, Zena felt alive again. Still a mother, still a wife, but now also a woman who belongs to herself. Dear wife, dear mother, your love is endless, but your strength has limits. Don't wait until your body gives you before you learn to rest. The house will never stop needing cleaning. The children will never stop needing attention. But they need you alive, healthy and happy, more than anything else. Take breaks, ask for help, care for yourself as much as you care for everyone else. Because when a mother shines, the whole family shines with her. A mother's health is just important as the family comfort. Sharing responsibility at home teaches children responsibility and reduces stress. A husband should be an active partner in parenting, not just a visitor in his own home. House chores never end. Rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Taking care of yourself as a wife and mother doesn't make you selfish. It keeps you strong for your family. Communication and teamwork in a home build peace and understanding. A healthy and happy mother means a happy, stable home. Love is not proven by breaking yourself. Rest and self-care are part of love. Parenting is a partnership. Children strive better when both parents share the load. teaching kids to help with choice, bills, responsibility, and respect for hard work. A wife is also a mother. She deserves to nurture her dreams, health, and happiness too. Ignoring your health to keep the home perfect can lead to breakdown and regret. Marriage grows stronger when both partners understand and support each other's needs. A little time for yourself every day can prevent exhaustion and resentment. Children mirror what they see. Showing them balance teaches them to value it in their future homes. No home is perfect, but teamwork and understanding make the load lighter for everyone. Thank you for watching this story. Hi besties, what moral lesson did you learn from this story? Kindly share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Like this story, share this story to someone who might be interested. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've not done so by now. Until I bring an interesting story your way. Bye!